Alright, yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back with some more Genshin Impact content. This is probably the last video before we move on to Honkai Star Rail, at least for the time being. We're going to react to all the Genshin weekly boss themes as well as ranking them. So this should be interesting. And as for the Honkai Star Rail stuff, I think I'll start with the character trailers, or just let me know what you guys want me to start with. It should be very exciting because unlike Genshin, I haven't even touched Honkai. You know, I really don't know anything about it. Whereas for Genshin, I played it for a little bit. Honkai, literally don't know anything. So it should be interesting. Hope you guys are excited as much as I am. Let's get into these weekly boss themes. I also have one that I wanted to start off with first before we actually get into weekly boss themes that you guys suggested. So thank you for that. And with that being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go. All right, this is the very first one. It's for Official, I believe. This is her theme. You guys wanted me to check this out because apparently a lot of people miss it, as it's not actually a weekly boss theme. But yeah, let's get into it. I don't even want to try and pronounce this, but y'all know me. I'm going to try regardless. DA Mittsommernacht-Fantasie. Fantasy? DA Mittsommernacht. Not. Sorry. DA Mittsommernacht-Fantasie. Now I know night, I mean, not means night. And Midsummer Night Fantasy, is that the name of it? Midsummer Night Fantasy, and it just says DA, I believe, not die, right? Whatever. Let's go ahead and hear this go. I might split this up into 2 parts or 1. I don't know, we'll see, because I'm also going to be ranking them, so it's probably going to take longer. $50. If there's any weird distortion in the video, I apologize for that. Okay, this part, 139. This part, I actually kind of remember this part because I saw a clip, right? And I'm pretty sure we might have heard this in like maybe Official's trailer or something associated with her, some video associated with her. We might have heard this, but I remember this part specifically because I saw a clip of Garnt, aka Gigok. If you guys don't know, he does like a lot of anime videos, plays like, you know, Genshin stuff on stream too, but I don't watch it, but I watch him on like Trash Taste and stuff. So, and you know, his personal Twitch streams and stuff. It was just like a 2-minute clip of him just playing as something, like going through something, and then he was hearing that, he was like, what is this banger music? So I remember from that. 129, go. It sounds like someone's knocking. Y'all hear that like in the background? These strings are beautiful. It suits that nighttime vibe, like in a castle. Like, you know, like under a moonlit night, like a full moon. That's the type of music that sounds like. It started off slow and then it really got crazy. I need to put on a sweater. It's getting a little cold. Okay. Now we're gonna get into the actual weekly boss themes, but let's rank that first. Okay, let's go through the tiers first. So we have peak, banger, solid. I mean, it's all right, and absolutely ass. All right, we got these 5 tiers here. I doubt any of them are gonna really go into here because, as y'all saw in my like other Genshin video, my very first one where I ranked the trailers, I really didn't put a lot of them down, even though I probably should, but I don't know. I'm a little more generous on first, even though I generally did enjoy them. Anyways, this one it has to go in banger, right? It has to go in banger. Depending on the level of these other ones, it could go higher, it could go lower, because Genshin music I've heard so far has been amazing. So it's possible that this could go lower, and I might have some unpopular opinions as well, because my other one I enjoyed some of the earlier ones more than some of the later ones as well, you know, which is probably an underrated, at least for some of them. Obviously I'm gonna have some different takes from everybody, but yeah, we should be respectful of each other's opinions. All right, bro, get this nice shit out of here. But yeah, genuinely it's a banger. Let's move on. At first I wasn't sure how to tackle these because all of these bosses have multiple phases and multiple OSTs for their fights, so I wasn't sure if I was going to rank all of them at once, give an overall rating, or do it individually. But as y'all saw in my tier list, I decided to just go for it individually because I already had it made and it wouldn't make sense to just separate them. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so let's go. Whirl of Boreal Wind, go. I don't know whose boss theme this is, and all this video has all of them. I have a separate one for some, like the last few themes, but this one has the majority of them. Let's go. We'll have to see how it transitions too. If it just has like a seamless transition, then I think I might just group them up and give an overall rating, or just rate all 3 but at the end of each boss. And as I said, this might be divided into 2 parts. Is this the boss? Again, rhetorical. I mean, it probably is though, right? Oh, I like that. It feels like we're fighting on like, yeah, like an ice, like a icy battlefield. But usually I associate like these types of sounds with like, I don't know, more pristine locations. And usually that's like ice battlefields, like they usually are very beautiful. Okay, that just ended off really well. So I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna separate it from now. We'll see how it transitions for each future one, but let's test it out with this. Okay, that that first actual one, Whirl of Boreal Wind, I think it was solid. You know, again, I'm kind of using these early ones as kind of like a measuring stick for how I'll feel about the later ones. And even again, remember, this is me on very first listen for each of these. So when I go back and listen to them a third, fourth time, there's gonna be some more that I like more, and some that I thought maybe wasn't as good on first wasn't as good on first listen, that I might like more, and then other ones that, you know, I think were better actually on first listen, but they aren't that great in the grand scheme of things. So, but for now, let's put it in solid. Okay, and then the second phase is Symphony of Boreal Wind. Go. Oh. Hmm. This reminds me of something. Y'all know Radagon from Elden Ring? This reminds me of that. Like just like an ice version. This is probably the legendary wolf that protects Mondstadt. No. What's the icy location? Dragon Spine? That's probably not an early game location though. This has to be like Mondstadt or close by. Ooh, y'all like that trickle down? Oh, it went down an octave. Hopefully this is still entertaining. Or like just me like sitting here listening. There's not much visual stimulation. Obviously, because it would... It seems we started off beautiful and we kind of kept that, but it's gone more horrifying. It was added, well, this is like the third phase, but like it was added with like the the vocals, you know, like the dark vocals. It was like operatic vocals. Whoa, I didn't say play, bro. Let's rank this one. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in solid as well. And the pictures aren't perfectly cut, but yeah, it is what it is. Um, damn, I'm not sure if I should do after each one. I think, yeah, I'll just stick with this. I'm gonna do after each one. That was also solid. I think I did prefer more than the other one. Depending on these other ones, I might need to move some of them down, but I think that was solid too. So yeah, let's go back. All right, this third one is Riders of the Wind, Onward. I think this is the second last one. Go. Or is this a different boss theme entirely? Actually, it just might be a different one because this is a different image. I thought it might have been just an evolution. Okay, whatever. It's a different one, I believe. Ooh, that flute is nice. Unexpected. Most the all these OSTs thus far are very majestic. If I were to use one word to describe them. Sorry about that. My AirPods are acting up. This one, I'm gonna put it in. I'm being harsh. If I'm being truly critical, I did fuck with it at the beginning, but yeah, I don't know. It's just not. I mean, it's just one part of the OST, right? It's just one. I'm assuming this is phase one, and this next one is phase two, right? So I don't know. I liked it at the beginning, with the flute especially, but then the piano line kind of got a bit repetitive. But I mean, it's like an OST. OSTs loop all the time, so it's not really a issue with this specific OST. It's just an issue with OSTs in general. They can get kind of repetitive if there's not enough, changes, or if it is one singular thing that has to be really, really good. Like for example, like this official thing, like it could have gone on for like 10 hours and it would have still banged, but this one, no. After like 5 minutes, I still got tired of it. So yeah, that's just not really an issue. I'm gonna say it's solid though, because it would probably hit harder if I've actually played it. But I think even still, I mean, it's alright. I think I might put it there right now. I think right now I'll put it there. I don't know though. I did like that flute part though a lot. I'm gonna put in solid for now. Okay, this next one is Caelestinum, the finale Termini. Go. This is Articuno. Oh, is he getting out of a dimension? Is that like a portal behind him? I didn't notice that. I didn't realize that's what that was, I think. I'm picturing myself like actually playing the game and how I would feel while listening to it. Because sometimes I'll just sit down and put the controller down and just listen to what the music is, if the music is that good. I'm just imagining, would I do that for this? Well, if I'll have a chance to. Probably be in the middle of a fight. But I mean, if I could, would I? Would I just sit there? Ooh, these vocals are beautiful. And it's got that same kind of repetitiveness, obviously. But I mean, that's what music is. It is repetitive, but it's whether or not it's still catchy enough to still be enjoyable to listen to after a long time. And I think this is. Not to say the previous one wasn't, but it was just to a shorter degree, I get tired of it quicker. Dun, dun. Is that the name of this bird? Caelestinum? Caelestinum? Nice closing, nice closing. Ooh, I like that. Alright, that's... Okay, this one, I have to put in banger tier. I have to put in banger tier. I'm gonna put Riders of the Wind. I mean, it's alright. I'm gonna put that down. Got a more higher sense of gauge. If I want to be more critical, I want to be more critical. I don't want to be fucking middle of the road, wishy-washy, or like, you know, just fence sitter with these takes, you know. I want to make it spicier and be more, I don't know, out there. But yeah, I'm gonna put a banger. All right, this next one is Never Ending Performance. Go. Uh, 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 uh. That flute is beautiful. And the strings. What is that, like, computer type of sound? Sound like someone's about to turn on the news. When you turn on the news and that sound. Like that, you know, that sound. Sounds like futuristic. Drums. That flute or whatever that flute type of instrument. Ooh. Yeah, I go crazy. The piano. Yeah, bring that back. Wait. Never ending performance. This, I don't know, I'm not sure. Hold on. Is that the end? Okay, we're gonna get into the next one, but this dude, is this oh boy, Child? Is that Child? I just noticed because he has like the hair. I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever seen him transform into this. I probably have, but the reason I'm saying it's him because obviously the orange hair, but also he's coming out of the portal dimension. You know where he used to train with or it looks similar to the place he used to train with. What's her name? What's the old girl's name? His master, bro. It's been a minute since I've done anything Genshin related. I don't remember her name. His master. So is that is that him? Not sure. Looks cool though. Yeah, this one, I think it's safe to say it's banger territory right now. Banger. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna put banger because I might put a lot of them, but we'll see. Okay, this next one is Wrath of Monoceros Caeli. Go. What are those drums? I just love themes with the vocals. That's just me, bro. I always prefer vocals than no vocals. That's just me. I'm probably gonna put those higher always. This would go hard in a live setting. I was getting really dark. Oh, that's what they're saying. Monoceros. Caeli, something like that. Oh, sick. This one I'm gonna put, it has to be a banger too. Has to be banger. If it's not banger, then it's either solid or banger for sure. Banger, I think. Banger's fair. Okay, this next one is Rapture of the Chaos. Go. This is the third one. Rapture of the Chaos. It seems more somber with the slow piano. Seems like we're getting to the end, but it seems also somber. That's ending. Or that, you know. That pause was crazy. It's taking its time more. Okay, let's go rank that. That last one, it's kind of harder to rank it because it was shorter. I'm gonna say it was either solid or alright. I think it's right here. If y'all want me to get really controversial, not controversial, but like, you know, be more yeah, be less of a fence sitter. But yeah, the reason why is because one, it's shorter, right? So it's not as much investment into the actual OST. Before I've played the game, especially, right? I haven't played the game, so I don't know the emotional weight behind it. I don't feel it as much, obviously. So some of you guys might put that one in like peak or something, but I'm gonna be real, it wasn't. I did like the little pauses, and I liked at the beginning when they were getting that somber piano, and then they kind of took it out, and it got more like epic, bombastic, you know, very epic, you know, to put it simply. So that's why, you know, it didn't have anything really that crazy about it aside from that. So that's why I'm gonna put it there. You know, obviously I'm not a musician, so I don't know about the depths, the musical technicalities of it. You know, the depths of it, but in terms of how it sounded, I mean, it was good, but it definitely wasn't on the level of some of these other ones. I would even probably I'd put it above this. And don't get me wrong, these two do sound good, but I mean, if we're gonna rank these, then let's rank them, right? We're not gonna like, because these are definitely better than a lot of other video game music OSTs. Video game OSTs. These are definitely a lot better than other video game OSTs, obviously, because Genshin has a very high. They put a lot of effort into their music, and I understand that, but yeah, compared to some of these other ones, I mean, it's not as good. So that's why I'm gonna put it there. You feel me? So yeah, let's move on to the next. All right, this next one is Ode to Azhdaha. Go. It seems like it feels like someone's descending from heaven. Feels like he's descending from heaven, bro. Fighting a mortal. A mere mortal. Listening to video game OSTs without knowing the context behind it, or actually ever being in the context, is very different. It makes for a unique experience. I'm gonna put this one in solid as well. Probably on the cusp of banger. I really did like the data, data, and the the operatic vocals again. I really liked that. It was different compared to all the other tracks we had this far. I felt in contrast to some of these other ones, which felt like eerie or like dark or like demonic in some way. This felt terrifying, but it felt like heavenly almost, because it felt like someone was like descending from like a holy realm, with like the trumpets and stuff, and then the vocals. It felt like, they were like like a holy being was descending down and fighting us or whatever. Felt different. This next one is Rage Beneath the Mountains. Go. Maybe it's descending down from the mountains. The rocks right there. Or we're going up there. Ooh. Ah. Oh, yeah. Uh, uh, uh. Mm, 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 mm. This feels like a Smash theme, like a super. Like the main theme for like Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. All complements each other beautifully, bro. All the different things going on. The flute, the vocals, the percussion, the electric guitar, bro. The strings, everything. That was awesome. I love how they do that little bit of teasing at the end right there. Little tease. Yeah, this one, I think I'm going to put it in peak. I'm going to actually move Fischl's theme up because I'm seeing like really the quality of this compared to some of these other ones. That's why I put it in banger. I don't want to put it in the top right away. I just wanted to feel out some of these other OSTs, and I think, yeah, it's like literally at the top right there with Rage Beneath Them. That last one was sick, bro. That last one was sick. So, yeah, banging. All right, this next one is Chrysalis Suspirii. Suspirii, right? Go. Whoa, who is this? Is this? Is that Arlecchino? Maybe not, because she doesn't wear that type of clothing. Holy hourglass. Looks like we got an hourglass. Hmm. 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 Dun, 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 dun. This feels very elegant, but dark at the same time. Kind of matches what she's wearing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not her, because I don't think Arlecchino would wear that type of revealing outfit. Maybe I'm wrong. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. What did he say? I thought he said something else. Right there. All right, that's the next one. This one I'm gonna definitely put in banger. I really like that. Dun 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 dun. I really like that, and it just I like the eeriness of it, but also mixed well with like the I don't know the beauty, but also the elegance with it. You know, I like how they balance that. Okay, this next one is a sense of foreboding. Go. I think this one's shorter actually. Kind of hard to rank the shorter ones, you know? It's like whatever. Can't really rank them unless it really hits. Ooh, that's screeching. Okay, it's kind of the same as this first one. That's it. Oh my god. Okay, I can't even rank that. You know, I can't even rank that. It's kind of hard. I shouldn't have done it individually, but I already had the tier list made, so I kind of had to. I didn't know how long or short some of these were, so I just made it for everything. Because you know how like there's some parts. The main reason I did it like this is because you know how there's like some parts of an OSC that you fucking love. Like you know how like even for like normal songs, you know how there's like a one verse that you might like, and the rest of it's like whatever. So I feel like it wouldn't have been fair to rank it based on that because it would have been like a really low, and then a high, and then it would have kind of been in the middle, but then it wouldn't really reflect how I felt about some specific parts, so that's why I had it individually. But yeah, for this one, it's kind of hard to rank that, so I don't know. I mean, for this one, I'm gonna have to put it like here, right? Because it's like, it's literally just 2 seconds. It's just like a transitional type of build up to the next phase. It's not really like, it's kind of like an interlude of like a song, you know, just like a transition to the next one. So I can't really do that. I would probably put it here, but I think that will kind of send the wrong message, because like, it's just like a transition, so I can't really even do that. Okay, this next one is Saltatio Favillae. Go. It's like really small at the bottom, so I can't really. Again, that's the same as the first one. Like slowed down a bit. But then the strings are faster, I think. Oh, but that's different. Ooh. Ooh. Uh. Okay, they slapped with this one. They cooked. Ooh, shredding it on the guitar. Yeah, give me the vocals. Give me the female vocals. How far are we, bro? Oh my god. Okay, I think I'll have to do it in 2 parts, because I didn't realize this is an hour and 30. I thought it was like an hour. That slapped. That slapped hard. Yeah, this one I have to put this in peak as well. Again, we'll see. These are the final rankings right now, but yeah, it's looking like these are peaks though. These are peaks so far. This next one is Bane of Ambitions. Go. The same boss. Oh no, never mind. Wrong. It's for the Raiden Shogun. I noticed all these bosses have had horns. Y'all notice that? Every single one, I think, has had horns of some kind. Look, right here. Well, I don't know if he did, but you got other bosses did. They got the Japanese instruments right here. I love the sound of the Japanese instruments, like the shamisen and stuff. Y'all saw my live symphonies video. I love the Inazuma themes and stuff. They're some of my favorites. Probably my most favorites, actually. There's some other ones too, though. like the Natlan one and the Nodcry and stuff. Mm, 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 mm. Don't tell me that's it. No way. Oh, that's it. That's actually it. Now it felt like we were just getting to some peak that was about to come. I'm gonna put that in solid. I feel like it could be banger. I really did like that one though. I'm gonna put that in solid. I'm gonna put that in solid for now. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, it's on the cusp. I think I'm gonna put it at the top of solid, below bottom of banger maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna put that at the top of solid and might be at the bottom of banger. But yeah, this next one is Thunderings of the Merciless. Go. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all know I love the taiko drums. Oh my god. Oh. What am I doing with my life right now? The moment they added in taiko drums, bro, I nearly combust. Go. 38, 40, 50. Okay, hold on. I think it's building up to something. Bro, actually fighting these guys with this theme, it would be 10 times more epic if the boss is, if I love the boss too, you know? Like that incorporates into it too. Depending on how much you love the actual fight and the boss, it enhances your love for the actual themes. Oh. I love how they do the pauses, bro. I love it. They did it in the other short one, the very short one that I kind of put near the bottom, but I really like how they did it here too. 40, 27, go. Sick. I don't know, man. This is very tough. This one is a banger, but I think it could also go like at the bottom of peak, bro. I don't know. If the next one, we'll see how this next one is, because this next one might be even better than this one, because I think she has another phase theme, right? So this next one might be, if this is not better than this one, then I think I might put this one below, because I just went back and listened to it, and I don't want to have too many in peak, so that's why I'm kind of picking and choosing, like obviously not having like oversaturating the peak section, because then it just loses meaning, even though I have a lot of in banger. But I went back and listened to like a little bit of Rage Beneath the Mountain, and well, that one specifically, just to see how it compares to this one. Bro, this one's literally on the same, how I have like the same amount of love, so I think I might put it peak. It doesn't feel right unless I listen to the last one. But ooh, this one I think I'm gonna put peak right there. Y'all know I love the Raiden Shogun type of lore and that type of whole story and stuff, and I love the Inazuma theme, so like the amalgamation of the two is peak. 1 + 1 = peak. All right, this next one is the Almighty Violet Thunder. Go. I wonder who this is talking about. Is it Faye? Add in the electric guitar. I think that was there before. I don't think that was there before, right? at the end of that. Okay, this one, I'm gonna put this one at like banger because it wasn't as good as Phase 2 in my opinion, but it was still good. You know, it was kind of the same, but with like the electric guitar. But honestly, I preferred like the taiko drums, and without the electric guitar, I prefer that sound more. But I still thought it was still a banger though. It was still a banger, and I think that is the last one we're gonna do for this part. You know, it's kind of like the halfway point because I think we have like 15 and we've done like 15, 16, right? 5, 9, 13, 16, and then we have like 15 left. So we're gonna end it there for now for part 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction. Let me know where you guys would place these OSTs and your favorite OSTs from the ones that we've checked out. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also consider checking out the Patreon. Yeah, man, I can't believe it. After the next one, we're gonna be moving on in a great journey right now. And don't worry, I'm gonna get back. I'll make Genshin Impact videos when like new stuff drops, or like, you know, I might make like some one-off videos reacting to some stuff, because I think there is some stuff that you guys would like me to check out, but I really want to check out other games as well, you know, other Hoyoverse games especially, and other like games in general. We've done Genshin for a long time, so yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your favorites, and with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.